Hey, Elise, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, great. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you guys doing?
Yeah, doing good. I'm gonna start a webinar. This time is first time public. It's recorded for you. All right. Gonna do the three pairs, which let's see. All right, you can see my screen, right?
Yeah.
Which pairs are you gonna trade this week? UJ, GPP, USD, and GJ.
Yeah.
All right, great. Gonna go first to Usdjpy. Gonna go on the daily first. As you can see, we were bearish on the daily. Then we hit this big resistance level right here on the weekly. Right here, when you look left, you see right here, there, and there. So most likely we're gonna push up again, and if we're gonna push up, we're gonna fill this whole range. So we broke the trend line right here on the daily. Already broke the trend line, the hour 4 trend line. We're gonna push up. This is the first candle. Potential. This could still be a lower high, because we have to break above this to have confirmation for sure that we're going to go all the way up. But on the lower time frame already, you see that the structure is changing, because we made a lower low right here, then we made a lower high right here. So initially the next lower low should have been made right here, but it wasn't made because it was made right here. And then the structure started to change, so it looks like we're going to be bullish again. So we have to see. How are your zones? Do you also have these zones, or do you miss some?
Just comparing them right now. They look pretty good.
All right, these are 1 hour zones, these two.
Yeah.
And these are 4 hour. So depending how the market opens, if you get a gap to the upside, this is going to be the first setup for Monday. This is going to be the second. And if you break right here, I would suggest you to let some entries run, because then we're gonna fill this whole range. Because then if we break right here, I'm gonna put a line. If we break right here, when you see go to the daily, you see you're gonna fill this range, and this is a big range. You know, it's almost 250 pips. So we're gonna fill this range, and even potential gonna go up here again. So if we break this zone, do like maybe 5% entries, and then let 2 or 3 just let them run, to be honest. We do have news this week, so let's see. We're gonna discuss the news first, because with EJs we're gonna look for USD news and Japanese news. Tomorrow we're good. We only have a monthly statement tomorrow of USD, so that's not a problem. On, let's see, Monday we do have Japanese news, but that's all low. On Tuesday we have Gbp news and a lot of USD news. So possible if this setup happens Monday. I don't expect it to happen, but if this setup happens, put your entries, go out before the big red news of the USD news, and re-enter after the news. Because when news happens, the market structure is invalid, but after that the market structure comes back. So that's not a problem. So the first two setups are when we break above 17.13, and the second is when we break above 17693. And from that way, it's all buys only. So this one, and this one. So, yes, what did you want to ask?
Nope, that's it. I'm okay.
Okay. So, but that's only if the market opens bullish. So if we open bearish, for example, then our only setup for the week is going to be this one.
Okay.
Because right here, if we get a pullback, it still can make a higher low right here, you know, because we broke the trend line, and we're not bearish anymore. We're changing the structure, so possible it can make a higher low right here. So that's why we won't take Xauusd right here. We're only gonna take Xauusd right here. Does it make sense for you? Yeah, great. I see a lot of questions, guys. Questions. All right, thanks, Kev. No problem. So these are the setups we're aiming for, these two.
Yeah.
I hope this one's gonna happen Monday, and this one Tuesday, because if this one happens Tuesday, maybe after the news, then you just can let it run for the whole week, because then we break them. If we break you to the upside, we break all this market structure to the left, all this. We're gonna break all this market structure to the left, all this consolidation. So then it's most likely that we're gonna push up for the whole week, maybe even for the next week. So that's the reason why I really want this setup to happen. But we don't know. We can only predict what the market's gonna do. So we just have to predict, and hopefully it happens. So these two trades and this one is for
Okay.
you, Jay. So how are your zones? Are they correct?
Yeah, they're correct. I just have a question. The
Yes.
candle that you have your cursor on right now. Oh no, go back.
Yes, this
With,
one.
yeah, that one. You're not waiting for it to close above that. You just want it to close above the zone that it's at right now.
You mean like this?
Yeah.
Yeah. You mean why I don't draw it like this?
Yeah.
Yeah. The reason why is because look, when you zoom in right here, these are 4-hour candles. Look, this is the first 4-hour candle. This is the second 4-hour candle. So I'm pretty certain that if we break these wicks to the upside, that's 8 hours of information. I'm pretty sure that we're gonna move up this right here, exactly as you said. Yeah, it's a wick, and maybe you can draw it like this. But right now I'm looking for bullish. So this is a bearish candle. So I only would look for buys, for sells
Okay.
right here. And now I'm looking for buys. But good question though, very good question. But because we have 8 hours of information right here, and the difference between these two is 17 pips, I'm willing to take the risk that I'm not gonna look, as you can see on the 15-minute right here. You see how we reject right here. So I know for sure if we close above this strong, that we're gonna push up for at least 10 to 15 pips, and that's all I need. I only need 10 pips, you know. So that's not a
Okay.
problem. But good question. All right. So 15-minute also, you see it looks good. You see we're gonna push up. So on the 15-minute already, because we push up and we make high highs and high lows. So I'm hoping we open bullish tonight, but I don't know for sure. We're gonna see. Hour 4. So all your zones are correct, right?
Yeah.
And your daily support and resistance levels also?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, great. So we're gonna go to GJ. Same story almost. We were bearish. But you also have to understand, like, the reason why we're getting bullish as well is because this big candle right here, this one, this happened also because there was bad news of the Brexit. So this news can influence the price a lot. But after news, there always will come some kind of how you say, what's the good English word? Retracement. So there
Yeah.
will always become some kind of retracement, and market will find its own way, and that's what's happening right now. Because initially, right here, there's nothing there. Even on the weekly, there's nothing there which pushes it up. So this is a retracement, just of the market itself, because this was a really big movement that happened because of news. And after that, you see, we had bearish momentum. Then the candles became smaller. Then we had one big bullish candle, and after that we broke above this. So initially, what I'm waiting for is this could still be a lower high, because the last lower high was made right here. You see? So this was a lower high. This is a lower low. So this could still be a lower high, because also the EMAs are acting as dynamic resistance. So possible is that this could be a down move again. But we have a lot of rejection of this level. So initially, it's not good to say what we are, but when you look to the 4-hour, you can see already the structure is changing, because we made lower lows, lower highs, 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 and now we're starting to push up again, as you can see, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So initially, what I'm waiting for is you can see that we have some kind of level right here, which in between right here, which is a lot of consolidation right here. You see this region to the left?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So for me, I want a strong push above this region before I'm even considering taking a good buy on GJ. For me, GJ it's changing the structure, but what we see a lot of times is when you have a strong resistance level and price moves to there, it will not initially make like a textbook lower high right here, but sometimes it will push up a little bit more. So it will go down, it will hit it, it will not make it, but it will push up a little bit more. And after that, it will still go down. So
Okay.
this could be happening on GJ right now because we don't know for sure. Because it already, if you go to, like, for example, on Usdjpy, right here, you see it hit it right here. And after that, a lot of people maybe think, all right, now we're maybe bullish because this one was not a lower low, because this was the lower low, so this is the lower high. So this was not a lower low. So a lot of people maybe thought right here, all right, we're bullish. But look, you see the difference? We still went down all the same way. And the thing is, I'm thinking, it's just a thought. I'm thinking that maybe the same thing is going to happen right here. This is a strong resistance level. So maybe this is just a bigger pullback before we continue down. So that's why I will go to the 1 hour, and I want a strong break of this 1 hour zone right here.
Okay.
I want a strong break of this 1 hour zone right here, because look, everything right here, when it closes above, it stays above. You see how it stays above right here?
Yeah.
If it closes above. So that's the reason why I want a strong break of this level before I'm considering taking a buy. For now,
Okay.
now for me, Gbpjpy has no direction because it was bearish and now it's looking to get bullish, but there's still no confirmation. There's just an indication that we're getting bullish. But for me, when it gets when there's the confirmation is when we break above this line right here. Do you understand?
Yep.
Yeah. And how are your zones? Are they also correct?
Yep.
Great. So for me, depending how the market opens, this is the first setup I will take, this one. And probably I don't like this region a lot because of the price action. So probably my first sell is either going to be here or it has to break. Let's see if we break structure right here. So down. Yes. And let's see. There's some kind of resistance level right here. Okay. Or for me, it has to break this zone. This one right here.
I had that one too. Or even the lower one I put also.
Yeah. So this setup, so 146983 or this one, but I'm hoping as well because that's just based on, it makes it just a lot easier for to trade this week is if we break here to the upside, we're going to continue more to the upside, so then we can take buys. Oh wait, there's the wrong thing. So then we can take buys all the way the whole week, and that's what I like, because this is a very strong level, and when we break this, we go into no man's land, and then I don't know where my next price zone will be. And here I'm familiar where we can go, so that's a lot easier for me to trade in these regions. So I'm hoping if we break up right here, if market closes, opens bullish, we let it retrace and do its work on Monday, and then we can take these setups. Initially, in between, there are also some 1 hour zones, but I didn't draw them yet because I will draw them and I will send them to you after the market opens, because then I know how the market has moved.
Okay.
So these three or this one.
Okay.
All right, this is good. And let's see for the news. For the news, we only have, I thought we only had GBP news on Monday. Let's see. No GBP news on Monday. Let's see. On Tuesday, we have CAT news and GPY news. So and GPP news. So Tuesday maybe we're not gonna trade together because there's a lot of news. Also a lot of USD news. So don't know for sure if we're gonna trade then because I can only see that's 1 day away, but don't know the exact time. So maybe we're not gonna trade. And on Wednesday, let's see. Wednesday we have Euro news, so that can affect the GBP pairs as well.
Okay.
We have a bit of USD news, some oil news. Wednesday we can trade. Thursday we're good to trade, only CSF news, so no other pairs we trade. Bit of USD news, but that's not a problem. Because for me, I only trade UJ when there's a setup, but usually there are not a lot of setups on UJ, so that's the reason why I look to other pairs. And Friday, we got a lot of USD news, so probably also because it's Friday, there's a lot of news on USD, so probably, if I'm correct, I don't know for sure, but because there's a lot of USD news, we're gonna have a lot of consolidation this week. Because we have a lot of news on USD on like there's 3 or 4 days there's medium news and red news on USD pairs. So probably the pair's gonna consolidate a bit. So maybe we're gonna trade a lot of GJ only this week because we have to see how it moves, but don't know for sure. All right, then GBP USD. So on the daily you can see we're starting to get bearish. You see?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we had a nice double top, then a break of the neckline right here. But we had this resistance level right here when it pushed up. So EMA's respected. So on the daily, we're still bearish. On the 4 hour, you can see we're still bearish as well.
Yep.
These are 1 hour zones, these are 4 hour zones. I find it easier to trade GBP USD on the 1 hour because it makes a lot more sense for me. Right here, you can see that for slower time, we were ascending, then we were descending again, and we're still descending. So overall structure was bearish, and we were ascending when we came from this resistance level, from daily resistance. So daily resistance didn't become daily support because we didn't close under it and stabilized. So that's why we had this heavy reaction to the upside.
Okay.
So as you can see right here, we broke. This broke right here came also because of the Brexit news. So right here you see that the trend line is respected, the 1 hour trend line. So now we are in a very nice position because the overall structure on the daily was bearish, right?
Yeah.
And also on the 4 hour. And now it's also bearish on the 1 hour. So right here we can take a lot of sells.
Okay.
2, 3, and maybe even this one. But this one right here is going to be a very big move because when you see on the daily, we hit it right here. We had this huge rejection of it. You see?
Yeah.
Zoom a bit in. We had this huge retracement of it, and then we came back again. So if we break this level right here, I want to at least hold a couple entries because then we're gonna go down for a long time because we already tested it right here to the left. So and if we break again, if we break then we're gonna go down for a lot of times, for a long time. So that's why you should hold for sure. Do have a lot of news, so also depends how it's gonna move because we have a lot of news. So maybe a bit of consolidation, but we'll have to see. So if this setup happens tonight, this one, don't take it because at Asia there's a lot of retracement, so the market is not trending. So probably this setup is maybe gonna happen this tonight, depending on the market opens. But I won't be taking it because it's Asia and it's Sunday. So if this one happens tonight, don't take it, and then we're gonna look for these two, and even for this one.
Okay.
So do you have any other pairs you trade? Because I only trade this 3, but I don't know for you.
I put gold on there, but I was trading it a little bit on Friday. I was doing pretty good with it.
All right, yeah, gold has a different pattern, to be honest. It's a metal, so it moves a bit different. Let's see on gold. What I see on gold? Metal. I don't trade it, but I can do analysis on it. That's not a problem. because it's the same as every other single pair. It's just price action.
Yeah.
So we were ascending on gold, then we broke the trend line, but we didn't break the overall structure right here. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen on gold. Let's see. You do hour 4 zones or hour 1 zones on gold?
I do 4 hour, then 1 hour.
All right.
I was trading it on the 30 minutes, though. It was working pretty good.
All right, nice. Wow, let's see. Right, this is gold 4 hour. As you can see, we're bullish, sorry. So now structure is starting to change. Looks like we're bearish.
Okay.
So strong resistance level right here, because look at the reaction right here. We have a lot of momentum coming on gold. So what I want is initially right here you can see a head and shoulders, right?
Yep.
Shoulder, head, shoulder. So initially what I want is I want a good break of this zone right here.
Yep.
Then I'm looking for sells, because then it continues the pattern, head, shoulders, break of the neckline, break of daily support. It's a bit down, but I draw it right here because it's easier then for me. Break down, so we're gonna take sells all the way. But because we have a lot of momentum and the pattern is not completed, I'm thinking we're gonna push up again. If we're gonna push up, but initially Usdjpy looks like it's gonna push up. So probably because Usdjpy is gonna push up, gold's gonna go down. So I'm not even thinking about taking this setup, because if Usdjpy showed like it's really gonna push us up, especially if we break right here to the upside. So then it sells on gold only, because it's seen a 93% correlation. So we're gonna take this sell, but it depends on how the market opens again. So I'm aiming for this one this week and this one, but I don't trade gold, to be honest.
Okay.
So this one would be the best, because that's full completion of the pattern. We have the hour 4 trend line, which is respected then. Then we have the pattern head and shoulders, break of the neckline, break of daily resistance, and we have the break of a zone. So this is a really good sell. But we do have a strong zone right here to the downside, because look at this reaction.
Yeah.
So it's really zone to zone on this one, because else you're gonna get like this big reaction, this big candle, you can get stopped out, you know.
Okay.
Right, do you have any other questions?
No, I think getting a lot better at drawing these zones. They're matching up with yours a lot better.
Oh, that's nice.
I
Also,
think it was the change there to IC markets.
yeah, I think it's as well because now you have a good broker, so we're gonna attack the week. Let's see. So this is good.
Yeah,
Um,
I did good this week while I was back live. Actually,
oh, nice to hear. Very nice.
I made up those losses that I had with the other broker, so I'm
Oh,
happy.
that's good. Yeah, good to hear. So now you got a good broker. Now we're gonna attack the week. Do you have any other questions or something you want to go over before we finish the webinar? Because our setups are already done. So did you know them already or?
Well, I had them plotted. Yeah, I have my price alerts in there. It looks pretty good.
All right, great. So I'm gonna hit you up Monday.
Okay.
Probably Monday gonna trade. Tuesday maybe not because Tuesday a lot of news, and then Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday a lot of news. So let's see what Friday brings.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, sounds good. Let's see if there are any questions. Are there questions, guys? Because now the market analysis is done. You also got these signals or these setups, not signals yet, because they haven't happened yet. Questions? No questions. All right, guys. Then gonna call it a day. It's recorded. So, oh, one question. Yes, Rokan. What's your question? It's recorded. I was out of topic. No problem. Then we're gonna end it. So everybody have a nice evening. Elise, I will talk to you tomorrow.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
Have a good night. Bye, guys.